This has quickly become one of my favorite shots, especially for today, because we're gonna go up to Llano and we're gonna go play around on the grass runway.
Little more, hold it right here. Little more, little more, little more. There it is. Now keep that yoke back. We're keeping the weight off that nose.
Oh my god, this is awesome.
Is it not the coolest?
This is awesome.
Given that you can see all 3 landing gear from this vantage point, I think is gonna be a super cool shot for landing on grass. Clear. Yeah, there you go. And as soon as we get oil pressure, and then yeah.
Okay, I can hear you now.
All right.
Before this flight gets underway, I do want to make it clear that this is not formal flight training. I'm just giving Shaye, who's a friend and a student pilot in the local area, some flight instruction on the way to get some barbecue. There's no lesson plans here, we're just going with the flow and I'm showing him some new things along the way. He's never taken a cross country, flown in a 172, or landed on grass before, so all of this is for the fun of introducing him to new things, not a formal part of his flight training. Okay, back to the flight.
Scout 80991, send marker south, you can cross, runway 31, runway 35, clear takeoff, northwest departure approved, traffic on departure is a Cherokee, that traffic will be a left turn south for westbound.
We'll keep an eye on the Cherokee, we'll cross runway 31, runway 35, clear for takeoff to the northwest, 80991. Alright, our transponders to altitude, carb heat's cold, mixture is rich, flaps are up, fuel selector is on both, trim set for takeoff, strobe lights on.
Alright, Josh, are we flying out the one he did?
Yes, okay, right here in 3.5. So this is 3.1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You see how this is confusing?
Yes.
38, runway 35, clear to land traffic is a Cessna departing prior to.
And we are clear for takeoff.
We are clear for takeoff. So as soon as you line up, just take your heels down onto
to
the
the floor?
Yeah, so they're not on the brakes, and then
Alright.
one hand on the yoke, one on the throttle. And a little bit of right rudder for the torque there. And then once you're at full power,
Airspeed's alive.
airspeed's up. You at full power?
Full power.
There you go. I was like, that doesn't feel like all of it. There you go. And we're airborne, and then you can use the trim as you need it if it's trying to pitch way up.
Whoa. What's our climb rate? Airspeed?
About 78.
About 78?
Yeah, you're
so
about
I can
there.
climb. Yeah, I'm good. Right there.
Yeah, that's pretty good. It's about 10 degrees nose up. It's pretty
Wow,
gnarly.
this is crazy. This thing's got some power, man.
You know, I always get flight following everywhere I go. I
think that's the smartest thing to do.
I see no excuse to not do it.
No.
Even if I'm ferrying the airplane from San Marcos to Lago Vista for annual or something,
Right.
I still get it. It's a 20-minute flight, but I still get flight following. You see the paved runway down there now?
I do now,
Yeah,
yes.
That's Rutherford Ranch.
Okay.
So that's Rutherford, so I'm just going to shut my iPad off. This is good practice for me too.
Traffic at your 12 o'clock and 2 miles maneuvering over city at 4,500.
So now we're looking for the town of Dripping Springs. That's about in line.
Right
up there.
Previously called traffic no factor, additional traffic about a mile southeastern location.
Like at 1 o'clock?
Northwestbound.
Yeah, right out there.
3,000 for 3,000.
And we know it's along Highway 290. Right, so we can look for 290.
Okay, have the previously called in sight, no factor like you said.
There you go.
We'll be looking for the other.
Yeah, and then now you can take it up to about 2,400 or so, and then really get it trimmed out.
Flexjet 545, descend via the lake's arrival, except maintain 6,000.
So, Rutherford Ranch is right there, we just passed it.
Yep.
So we're right about here.
545.
Right, just north of it. There's San Marcos. Okay. So we're looking for Dripping Springs, which it looks like that's the town right there.
Okay.
Which makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Because it's pretty much in line with our course.
Right.
But I think we're supposed to go just a little bit to the left of it.
Which
Which makes sense because we're slightly crabbing that way.
Okay.
So that makes sense. And then the easiest thing for you to do is pick a landmark out there. That's, you know, get on course, get on your heading. That's good. And then pick a landmark, fly to it. Okay. And then once you get close enough to it, then you pick another one.
Okay.
You know, kind of like keep going like that.
Right.
That way you're not compelled to like rely on the GPS and your heading and
Right.
you know, and then that way you can keep your eyes outside on the swivel and really be watching for stuff.
Austin approach, 2462 Charlie, Tomahawk, climbing through 3,500 for 4,000.
Oh, Tomahawk.
To burn it with flight following, please.
Stay to the right of
Right
this?
about where the tree line is.
Okay, let me get over a little bit.
And we'll get down, and when we're down there, we just want to look down at the runway, take a good peek at it. And this is probably a pretty good altitude. You can go ahead and juice the power, maintain this altitude. We're about 100 feet up. Well, actually 200 feet. A little more power. A little more power. Keep it about 80 knots and about this altitude, and we're looking at the runway. We're checking it out. We're making sure there's no potholes, there's no logs sitting in the middle of it.
And Llano traffic, Husky 6 Mike Alpha is going to back taxi 31, and I'll be departing 31. I'm going to stay in the pattern on a high orbit, just coming out of maintenance.
All right. It looks good to me.
It looks good.
We'll go full power and climb. Roger, Husky, we got you in sight. We're doing a go around, and we're going to make right close traffic for a full stop.
Okay, I'll stay just tucked up to the north side until you guys are down.
All right. And then we got a positive rate of climb, so flaps are going to come up. You're going to feel a sink.
Yep.
There it is.
There's a sink.
And we'll keep that climb coming. Pitch it up to about 76 so we can get some altitude. There you go. Be sure we add that right rudder there.
There we go.
You could probably go ahead and pull it back to about 2,000 RPM. And you can add some nose up trim if you feel like it needs it. I'm just going by what my butt's telling me.
Yeah, I'm flying off your butt too.
We'll go ahead and pull it back to 1,500 RPM. And carb heat out. And we'll basically just get it set up for landing. Have you learned gumps yet?
Yeah, gas, undercarriage.
So gas on the fullest tank, undercarriage is down and welded. Mixture, full rich, power set, and straps. We're strapped in. So let's hold the nose up here before we turn. And let's get it down into the wide arc so we can drop some flaps.
Alright, we're in the wide arc.
Alright, drop 10 degrees.
1,000. 2 1,000. 3 1,000.
Alrighty, I got the Husky. He's circling over the runway. He's no factor. He's up above us now. Llano traffic, Skyhawk 80991, about to turn on a right base, runway 31. We're gonna be a full stop in Llano. Alright, so we're gonna hold this here. You can start descending now. The purpose of holding that altitude is to actually get down into the wide arc.
Okay.
And then once you're down in the wide arc, you can let the airplane kind of do its thing and start descending. Alright, you can go ahead and start making a right-hand turn. You can take a mental note of what that
I'm like a 45-degree angle.
Right,
I'm looking for.
I think we're a little far out this time.
I think so.
We just want to be sure we're not going to exceed the wide arc there, which we should be good, but with flaps down. It's a structural thing.
And Cessna Llano 431, Husky, I'm up at 3,200, so it should be out of your way for now.
Sounds good. I saw you climb above us. I don't see you now, but we're getting ready to turn final. So, Llano traffic, Skyhawk 80991, turning final, runway 31, gonna be a full stop, Llano. I hope we're gonna be a full stop this time. Yeah, so you can ease that power out. We're pretty good on power, and we're actually fast, so you can add 10 degrees, more flaps, bring it down to 20.
2 1,000. 3 1,000. 4,000.
Yeah, there you go. And you can bring the power back more. Alright, so boost, gumps, gas, fullest tank, undercarriage down, mixture, mixture power, seatbelt.
Right, so traffic lights.
I'm going to help you here.
Okay.
Left downwind, runway 35, Spicewood.
Llano traffic, Skyhawk, short final, 3-1, Llano. Alright, so now we don't want to start the round out too early. So we're going to keep coming down, start to flare, start to ease back, hold it here, ease back a little more, hold it right here, a little more. There it is. Now keep that yoke back, bring it all the way back. And we're going to hold it there. We're keeping the weight off that nose.
Oh my god, this is awesome.
Is it not the coolest?
This is awesome. Oh wow.
Alright, and we got to hold the yoke
I'm
here.
holding it. Yeah, I'm pulled back on the yoke.
And because we want to keep that nose gear up and out of the crap.
Right.
Llano traffic, Skyhawk 80991, rolling out runway 31, and we're going to taxi to the ramp. Llano. What'd you think?
Awesome. Crazy. Dude, that was freaking awesome, man.
I love grass.
Oh my
grass
god,
is awesome.
that was awesome.
So that was a legit soft field landing.
Okay.
And then when we depart out of here, I think we're good to do a soft field takeoff.
Okay.
It's a little rough, but I think we're okay.
Right.
Yeah, so kick right rudder, and then we're going to take
right
this taxiway right here.
Places like this is where it's awesome. Yeah. Thank you. You do? Here we go. We're here. Yeah.
Llano traffic, Skyhawk 80991 departing the grass runway 31. We're going to make right-hand traffic, Llano. All right, so yoke all the way back.
All the way back.
1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potato, full power. There you go. You see that nose coming up?
Yeah, already.
Yeah, go to full power, all the way to full power.
Full power.
And we're using the rudder to keep us straight. So now we want to keep that nose right on the horizon. And she's going to come off pretty quick. All right, she's off the ground. Ease that nose down, 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 flying ground effect. Down a little further, there you go. Right here in ground effect, accelerate. And we're blasting through about 70. And we'll let that nose come up.
Awesome.
And we can afford a lot of nose down.
Yeah. Yeah,
I could feel it wanting to really come up.
Burner traffic, last for 9 Kilo Alpha.
We'll accelerate a little bit, get up to about 70, maybe a little over, and then you're going to feel a dip. Get that nose down a little bit. Get a little more speed. And flaps coming up. What you think?
awesome. Awesome, dude.
You had a little bit of extra right aileron in there.
Okay.
And we could have used a little bit more right rudder.
Okay.
Because I could see us kind of drifting left to the center.
I noticed that too, yeah.
And then when we, our left side picked up first.
Okay.
And then our right side, then we kind of stabilized. And the thing with a soft field takeoff is you gotta be quick about it. And get that, once you get off the ground, get that nose down. And just, you know, fly.
Yeah, I was kind of sitting there hanging on to it a little too much.
Right, fly 10 or 15 feet above the ground, build up your speed, and then climb out of ground effect. Llano traffic, Skyhawk 80991, just departed runway 31. We're making a right-hand turn, making right traffic. We're going to make a right downwind departure, runway 31, Llano. That was good. That was very good, though.
Thanks, man.
You like grass?
I love grass. It's awesome.
San Marcos Tower, Skyhawk 80991, approximately about 8 miles to your northwest inbound for a full stop. We have Kilo.
So 80991 San Marcos Tower, in our left base runway 8. You're number 2 for the runway so far. And the wind is 0507.
We'll enter our left base for runway 8, 80991. Alright, you got all that?
Got it all.
Left base for 8.
Left base. Got it.
991, you are following traffic, short final, runway 8. Number 2, runway 8, clear to land.
Alright, number 2, we do not have the traffic in sight, clear to land, 80991.
The station's good.
Roger.
Yes.
And then I'll reposition the hangar.
Undercarriage fixed. Mixture.
6 Mike Alpha, thanks.
Power's set. Come back a little bit, probably on power. And seatbelts are latched.
Yeah, there we are, lining
we're
up.
overshooting it a little bit.
Now, if you were to let go of the yoke right now, what would it do?
It's going to pull down, so,
okay, so
I need
yeah.
to trim up.
Yeah, use that trim. It's your best friend.
Okay. That feels pretty good right there.
Yeah, so go ahead and get back on the throttle.
Hand on throttle.
Alright, let's bring that nose down just a little bit and throttle to idle. Throttle all the way to idle.
All the way out.
And through 65 knots. And begin the round out.
Round
and flare. A little more. Hold it there. Hold it there. A little more. A little more. A little bit of a bounce, but that's alright. That was pretty good. Not bad for your, what are you, 8 hours, 9 hours?
About 10.
Like okay, yeah. Avionics off.
Avionics are off.
Master. There you go. Sweet. Shutting down's easy. Just turn everything off, pull everything out.